That wasn't a fart, that was my phone. I'm recovering from a cold. And I have a squeaky chair. So I'm sorry about that. I need to take a breath. I don't know why I'm nervous. And there's children yelling outside. Thank you. Okay. I should turn off my computer because it's kind of distracting me. Okay. The only reason I'm looking there is because I have a camera. I have my mirror and it has like a ring light on it so I can see myself. I don't have a little viewfinder thing. And my chair is so noisy. I'm sorry. Okay. Like too far. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm supposed to look here. I think. I'm just gonna do what feels right in my heart. Okay. Sorry if I look at myself a lot. I've never really made a video. And sorry for apologizing so much. And I did it again. I'm so sorry. Okay. But yeah, that's why I might That's why I might sound a little stuffy because I'm recovering from like a cold. I had like a cough, cold sickness thing. Speaking of that, we'll get to that later. But yeah, so I wanted to talk about my experience at the tour Mythicality. I went in Austin. Okay, who was tour Mythicality? What does that mean? Blah blah. Rhett and Link. Rhett and Link's tour Mythicality. I went in Austin. Okay, Rhett and Link are YouTubers, and they make a show called GMM every day, and they do many other things, and they're really cool, and I like them, and they inspire me a lot. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch my roof. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me start over. Okay, Ren Link inspire me a lot. They're these YouTubers. They do GMM, a show called GMM every day, and they inspire me, and they're really cool. They have a really great fan base. I wish I could have told them that. Like, man, guys, you're fans. Like, I've made like friends, so many friends. And they've helped me like mentally more than some of my real life friends, which is kind of crazy. Like, they're just there for you and they're very present. They have a really big, strong online presence, which is like what I need, because I used to be a fan of like One Direction, and now no one is like, since they kind of split up, they didn't, but they're taking a break. All the fans kind of doing their own thing, liking other people, and I'm glad that the thing I like is Good Mythical Morning, and I discovered them around October 2015. Anyway, yeah, my brother showed them to me. He's been watching them since 2013, and I don't know why I didn't get into it sooner, but I'm glad I did at all. But anyway, so yeah, I went to the tour. It was awesome. My dad took my brother and I. He drove 3 hours, like, to get there and back. It was a lot, but it was worth it, you know. So this is a book of Mythicality. The tour was called The Tour of Mythicality. So I have two copies of the book. If you didn't notice, I have not actually read it yet. I want to get the audiobook once I get more money in my bank. Or I could get a free trial, but I think I already used my free trial, so if I had to pay for it, I can do it. But yeah, so this is a book I already had. My dad got it from Target, I believe, for me. And this is the one, oh no, it has something on it. Is that makeup? This is the other book I got. I got from the tour, and it's signed. So cool. I don't know why I find value in like signed things, but online they were selling for like $44, so it was $22, I believe. Literally half the price. So I had to get it. And also I don't see it. I also got a Tour Mythicality t-shirt. It has the tour, it's like a cool picture in the front and the tour dates in the back. I might have it in this, I might have a photo. Excuse my squeaky chair. Everyone has a squeaky chair. It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine. But yeah, so once we got there, we waited in line. I didn't really explain what I was gonna say. So I'm going to just talk a little bit about my experience at the tour, and I don't know, maybe it'll help you guys. My eye is so itchy. I'm sorry. Like, have some idea of what what it's gonna be like when you go. I did not actually get lots of videos, so it's just gonna be a lot of spoken. And I'm not really gonna describe what they did because like I don't want to spoil it really. But what I will say is that, sorry, I'm looking for the picture to show you guys. I could just put it on the screen, but I'm not really sure how to do that yet. So I'm still learning how to edit. I still need to buy an editing software actually, so I'm saving up for that. But yeah, you're gonna have to deal with it the way that I show you. But yeah, okay, I found the picture. Here's me in the shirt. You can't see the back of it. The back of it has tour dates though. And yeah, it basically looks like that. It's really cool. Cool design. It has a little "This is Mythical" logo on top too. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, I met them. That's my Twitter avatar. And yeah, I'm so happy I did. They're really cool. They're so I was the last person in line to meet them. They're so chill and just genuinely sweet and caring people. Like, even though like they don't know me, I could tell they like cared about me. And I'm getting way too ahead of myself, but it's fine. So okay, so I got there in line around hello plane passing by. What time did I get? Around 1:30, which is pretty early to the venue. And so we had the hotel 5 minutes away. And then my brother, my dad and I, we drove by the venue to see like what like if there was anyone there. Sorry, I'm out of breath. To like see if there was anyone there in line or like what was happening. So we went around 10. We were out the door by like 9:40 or 10-ish, only because I took long. That would have been, we got up around 7, but I took about 2 hours to get ready because I was like dead inside. I was like, this is too early. Like my schedule was a little messed up, but whatever. That's besides the point. But yeah, so we went to check it out, the venue, because it was only 5 minutes away, like I said, and yeah, and there was no one there, so we went to go get breakfast, and then I was like so anxious, like not anxious, but I was like, oh, we have to hurry up, and we have to go before anyone comes. I want to be front row, I want to be the first in line, and I don't know why I get like that, because I don't know, I live in Houston, and one time I went to a show, I went to a Caliuchis, I don't know if you know who that is, she's a singer. She's a really talented singer, and I mean, like, I wasn't surprised that many people showed up to her show. It was a pretty small venue anyway, but it was a lot, and we showed up there around 11 a.m. and there was still around 10 people in front of us, and it was just a lot, and yeah, but yeah, so I thought it was gonna be even crazier, but since, I mean, Rhett and Lake are really popular, the show sold out pretty quickly, but there were smaller venues, like I'm saying, but I really don't know. Maybe it has to do with the difference in cities. Houston's a pretty large city, and Austin is, I guess, smaller. I don't know. I'm just used to Houston is where I live. Is like such a busy place, you know, and I live right in the city. Like I live right near downtown. It's literally like 5 minutes away from me. And but yeah, I'm just used to a lot of people and a lot of aggressive people. When I went to Austin, everyone was so nice. So shout out to Austin for everyone being so cool and chill and like nice and laid back. Even the people who worked there were like so cool, and I don't know, applaud to them. And so yeah, once I got there, people started lining up around 10 minutes after we showed up. My brother and I, it helps them when you have someone there like with you. But I always make friends. Like I've been to like many concerts, so since I was like 12, I started going to concerts. My first was like at the rodeo, the Houston rodeo. I seen Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. That was my first ever concert. But ever since then, I've been to probably, I can't even count, probably 20 plus concerts. Probably even more than that, I don't know. But a lot of them I won like tickets from the radio. Like I don't just like have money to just spend on concerts all the time. But when I do, like, cats are fighting. I have 2 kittens and a teenager cat and an older cat. That's my brother's. We have 4 or 5 cats in total. And my sisters are screaming at the cats. Try to ignore that, thanks. But what was I? What was I saying? But yeah, so yeah, I've been to many concerts, and it was a show. I didn't really know what to expect. But I seen some videos on Twitter, like some people went to the show in New York. The show, I think there was 2 shows before in New York, and those are like the first 2 shows. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah. So I tried to avoid it, but I couldn't really help it. I was so curious, like what are they gonna do? Are they just gonna be like performing, kind of like Dan and Phil? I don't know if you guys seen their thing on YouTube, Red. Not on Fire or something. I have no idea. But I just watched it when I had YouTube Red, and I don't have it right now. But I'm gonna get it back when Buddy System comes on, obviously. But yeah, so I waited in line. My brother and I, we had many snacks. Actually, there was a place called Raising Cane's right across the street, and we had got these stools at Family Dollar. We were looking for like fold-out chairs, but we didn't want to go all the way to Walmart because it was about 10 or 15 minutes away. So we were like, I was like, no, let's just go to Family Dollar, see if we find something to sit on. So we don't have to sit on the floor, because the floor was like covered in sticky beer at the venue. And I mean, I'm used to sitting on the floor, but I do need to invest in some chairs so I can just bring. And I'm obviously you can't bring them to the venue, but if you have like a parent or someone can like help you with their car, that helps a lot. If you need to use the restroom, or if you need to like, if you want some like hot food or cold drinks, it helps a lot. So luckily my dad was there like servicing us, so I feel really lucky for that. Like, and he was just like parked in the parking lot the whole time. Like, he was parked right at the back entrance where like Red Link walked in, and my dad he was like parked in his van, and he the one that he brought us in, and he's like, I seen Red Link walk in, and he was like trying to call me. He's like, right, and then I ran, but then I tried to be calm, and I was like, oh, I can't. But anyway, yeah, so right when I turned the corner, they went in and they took a picture with some guy, my dad said, and he said hi to Link, and he was like, my dad was like, hey, and then Link was like, hey dude, random dude in your van. But it was so funny, and my dad he was like, I was just on Netflix. It was so funny. And someone's calling. Someone's school. My brother's school is calling. But yeah, so my dad called me, and I tried to not freak out, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, you saw them, blah blah blah. And he was like, oh, I just missed them. Anyway, so we waited in line, and then when everyone started showing up around 3ish, 4ish, because the doors opened at 6. So I'm just checking if it's recording stuff. Yeah. So the doors opened around 6. The VIP people got in first. There's cats. And yeah, so even if, it all depends like where you're at in line. So if I was front and VIP, then I would go in even before. But if you're like VIP and you're still back there, you're still going to be in the back. You know what I mean? But yeah, it helps a lot to be VIP. But I wanted to still be first, And yeah, we went in. Sorry, I get really distracted. Like, I think I see something and I'm like, what is that? But I'm just trying to be alert. Anyway, yeah, we went in, and then the show was great. They performed some songs. I don't want to say the names of the songs, but let's say one. They performed My Hair song, My Hair Goes Up, My Hair Goes Down. Everyone knows that song, so it was a fun experience. And I was cracking up when they came out. It was hilarious. And my brother, like, he hadn't seen any spoilers or anything, so I had already kind of seen it on Twitter, and it was so funny. It was funnier in person, like more effective. I don't know. It was like the best thing ever for me. And I didn't record much because I was like trying to enjoy the experience. Like, I don't know. I feel like it would be weird because I don't know. I was like right in the front, I guess. So I guess if I was back there, I would be like, because they couldn't really see people back there. They could, but not that well. And I was like right in the front, like front and center. So I'll be like, I felt kind of weird doing that. So I did take a few pictures and stuff, but not really videos. And I was just like, maybe they thought that was creepy. They're like, but I didn't want to make them uncomfortable, which is weird. I don't know why I did that, but like I don't want to be like shoving a camera in their face, if you know what I mean. So I wanted to like be there, but also at the same time I was like, like what are you guys gonna do next? But I don't know. I was just like, I was like, I don't know. I was just admiring them. I was just like tranced by them. Like, oh, this is them in person. I mean, I wasn't like freaking out or anything, but I was just like, that's so cool that they're like here, and they're not fake. They're real. And I don't know. It's just a weird thing. It's not like getting starstruck. It's just like a weird thing. My camera's not focusing. Okay, I need to charge my battery. I'll be right back. Okay, the lighting might have changed a lot because it's getting darker, and I realized that I talk a lot. Like, I talk a lot, and I've already known that, but I forgot kind of where I left off. But basically what I was saying was like, sorry, I have to breathe. I was just saying, like, the show was really awesome. It was really magical being there. It was like an honor and a privilege, it felt like I don't know how to describe it. It was just like magical, and it was so nice to like meet everyone there. Like, it was so cool, like connecting. Like, yeah, online we connect, and it does mean a lot. Like Ren Link said, like at the end of the show, like after their Q&A, they are like, it means a lot. Like, it's a two-way thing. Like, you know, like seeing you in person, it means a lot. And which is like crazy. I never even thought they would do a tour, and the fact that I got to go means a lot. Like, it just means a lot. It's so cool, and I feel really honored actually. And I had to pay for it, but still. But I hope that the people in other countries are able to go to, like from the UK and everywhere else, Europe, and I hope they get shows, because it's really something to experience if you're like a big fan of them, or if they've inspired you, or whatever. Or whatever. But yeah, so yeah, when I went, we had like our phones like during a slow song. I'm not sure what, I think it was You're My Friend to the End, that song. I think it's a new song from Buddy System, because I had never really heard it, so I think they were saying that, unless it's a song, but I highly doubt it. I mean, I might be a fake fan, but it's great. Yeah, we had our phones out, and then I heard at the Dallas show they had lighters. Like, some people had like actual lighters. I'm like, oh. But yeah, so yeah, I ended up meeting Ren Link, like I said. I'm not trying to rub it in people's faces, but I was lucky enough to meet them, and they were so cool. And yeah, it was just so cool. And I was the last person in line, like I said. And I told my friend Ashley on Twitter, the thing I keep playing with is this bag. This is a bag you get at VIP. That's what I keep like having in my hand. Like, I can't wait to show them. But yeah, this is it. It's like a little tote. Can you focus? Yeah, and in there comes a poster. I'll show you guys right now. I'm sure it's posted on my Twitter. I'll show you. I could show you a picture or show you it hanging. It's right there on my wall right there. And I keep moving, so it keeps unfocusing. But yeah, this is the thing that comes in the VIP. Sorry. It's this chicken. I'm vegan, but I enjoy it. And that's actually a bookmark. Really bookmark. Do not disturb sign. I'm actually going to use this because I might start making more YouTube videos, because like I've always wanted to, but I always felt too nervous. I'm sorry. I do need to get a better camera, but this is my brother's camera, but I just kind of stole it from him because he didn't really take care of it anyway. Like, my grandpa gave it to him, and he lost the charger like within the first week. He got it, so I bought a new one on Amazon. That's how I'm able to use it. But yeah, it's a good camera. I just want one with the thing on it. I don't need it, but I want it, so. Anyway, it also came with this. Do not disturb my creativity. Can y'all see that? Yeah, I'm gonna use it if I make YouTube videos, or even if I'm in school also. I'm a college student, so like when I'm doing essays, like, do not disturb my creativity. Do not disturb me in general. So, came with this little thing. This little thing. Yeah. My little sisters are screaming. It's backwards, I think. I'm not, or it might be right, upside up, but yeah, eating something scary today. Also, I was able to ask Ren Link a question, and I told them, I was gonna ask them like something personal, like, what was your favorite song? What's your favorite song ever of all time? But I thought it was, I think Ali thought it was too general, like too generic, and like too like not related, like not relevant enough. So, me. But, yeah, so I had to ask kind of a boring, lame question that I'm sure they've been asked before, but I'm sure they appreciated it, whatever. I was just happy to ask them a question and be there, you know. They were only really answering questions from people in the front row, so I felt bad, but I told my brother, he was like, he got pushed back to the, like, third row because he's really tall. But he's like, I didn't have a question to ask, and I was like, what, do you have a question? And he was like, no, I don't. And, but yeah. So, yeah, I got to ask them a question, and I was like nervous, kind of, not really, but like I kept messing up when I was talking. I guess I did get nervous, like a little bit, and yeah, and I asked them what was their favorite part of filming Buddy System season 2, and I was like, my tongue was like twisting. I was like, oh, it's a tongue twister, and I was like, oh, and I had the mic, and I'm like, that probably looks a little awkward, but it was fine. And I told them, what was your favorite part, whatever, and then I don't even remember what they said. I think they said the costumes, like they had so many costumes on set, and I'm like, you guys already said that, I've already heard that. And I also told them thank you for, it reminded me of this, like told them thank you for inspiring me to like try new things, because since I was little, I've been a very picky eater, so they've really encouraged me to try new things in general, like not even scary foods, just like normal foods that everyone else eats, because I've always struggled with that. And I still do, but I've tried way more things. So I'm really proud of that, and I was able to thank them. And Rhett was like, thank you for saying that. And then Link was like, you're welcome. And then Rhett was like, thank you for saying that. But yeah, continuing what I got, because my camera's dying, I got these stickers, and it comes with 3 stickers in there each. And I got this. I was like, what is this, like a CD or what? But it's like a bunch of stickers, and I'm like, hallelujah. They're so cool. My little sisters are playing It's My Belly Button. They're singing it. They should have went. I wish they could have gone with me. They're so funny. Okay, I'm sorry. I made them this way. But yeah, so that was basically, and then when I met them, I felt like I was very calm. I felt like they're used to people who are like, oh my gosh, you guys like praising, and I don't know, I was so calm, because I don't know if it was, I think it was because I was the last person, and in general, I'm very chill. I have a very chill, like, aura. Oh, how do you say it? Aura? I'm very chill in general, and like, I have my times when I'm hyper, but most of the time, like 90% of the time, I'm very calm. So I just like calmly walked up to them, and then I was kind of sassy. I was like, my Twitter is Vibrant Glitter, my other Twitter is Regret and Link, and Rhett was kind of like, what? Okay, like, and I wasn't saying it to like, go follow me, you know, I was saying it because, so I was like, I want you guys to know who I am, like, when I tweet you, like, it's me, which is weird, because like, they've only seen my tweets like a few times, but I have no idea, I don't know, you know, and they didn't know who I am, I think, because Link was asking me, like, what's your name again? And I was like, acting like they know me and stuff, like, we're good friends, because I guess when you're, like, a fan, you feel, like, a personal connection, so I guess that's what it was. And I also feel like they're, like, my family. I honestly, they're family to me, like, I don't know. And it was cool seeing them in person. They're very tan. Like, I'm pale, but I thought Rhett would be paler than me. More pale than me, but I already knew Link was tan, but I didn't know he was that tan. And also I think it was the lighting, and it was nighttime, but yeah, I was like, wow, I'm just really pale, and it was cool. And I thought they would be much taller in person. They're tall, but and they're very small framed, so I don't know, I just thought they were gonna be like, whoa, up there, and they were, but I saw them as like really normal and really normal looking. But it was really nice to meet them, and they were so nice, and like Link was like touching my shoulders, like reassuring me. I feel like he felt that I was like a little nervous, but like it's like it's okay, or like I don't know, because I don't remember what I said, because I rant a lot, as you can tell. I was probably going off on a tangent talking about something, because I don't remember what exactly it is that I told them or said to them. So yeah, but overall I felt very like cared about by them, and like they're just really nice people. And I don't know if you can see, but in the photo, I'm like leaning on Rhett, like my head, and like I'm like we did this. And I also told them another option. I was like, we can do this because I'm from Houston. And Link was like, oh no, let's do the first one you said. Let's do that. And I was like, we can do that, or like I think I did this when I showed them, but I did this in the picture. I was like, and the guy took 3 pictures, which I'm very thankful of. I don't know if he was their manager or what. He was a guy with like a beard. He was cool, and it was really nice. Everyone was so nice. Allie, everyone. And also I wore my Wax Paper Dogs t-shirt to the concert and some like high-waisted jeans and these Converse. You can see them, they're so dirty. But they're my favorite. I wore those and focus. And yeah, that's what I wore. Just a little bit insight, maybe help you guys understand more how the tour is, or like what it'll be like. I hope I helped you, or I hope you got entertained by my video a little bit. It keeps not focusing because my camera's dying. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.